Hello, my name is Kenya Johnson, also known as KMJ Girl for my YouTube followers. I'm here today to encourage everyone out there to finish what you start. Sometimes things will get tough, but don't quit. It's not worth quitting because you'll only feel sadness and regret if you do. Sometimes we go through stuff and that's just a part of life, and that's not always a bad thing. Life is hard sometimes, and those hard times provide a chance for us to grow. But if we quit, we'll never get a chance to reach our goals. And nobody wants to be a failure. Nobody likes losing. My dad once told me that winners are the people that do the things that losers don't like to do. And that's a fact. In order to win in life, we have to be willing to do the things that will help us become winners. Even if it's hard, it will be worth it in the end. When you're passing those tests, winning those races, getting those jobs, fighting those fears, and holding those trophies in the air, it will all be worth it in the end. Winning feels great. When I first started gymnastics, I used to feel sad because there was a girl in my class that could do all types of moves and flips I couldn't do. I felt like I wasn't good enough, and some days I just wanted to quit. There have been other times when I really just didn't feel like going to practice. Some of the exercises, stretches, and warm-ups were not fun, and I didn't feel like doing them, but I did them anyway. Why? Because I wanted to get better and I wanted to become one of the top gymnasts out there. So I never gave up, and I always work extremely hard at practice. Even when I feel like I don't want to go at the time, or I'm just feeling lazy or bummed out, I still go, and I never give up. I know where I want to go, and giving up will not get me there. Sometimes when I'm practicing a new skill, I fall down. And yes, sometimes it can be pretty embarrassing, but I get right back up and try it again until I get that skill correctly. And as a result, I recently had my first gymnastics meet, and guess what? I won 3 first place medals and first place overall. I was so happy, and I will always remember that moment. Now, if I would have quit, if I wouldn't have finished what I started, would I have won those events? I think we all know the answer to that question: no. The reason why I won those first place medals is because I finished what I start, and we should all do the same. I want to see everyone succeed, and the first step of getting there is to keep going. Don't quit. Finish what you start. Now, it may not result in winning first place all the time, but you will continue to get better and better at whatever it is you're doing, and you'll be proud of your efforts and that you gave your best. As a matter of fact, have you ever heard of Derek Redmond? If not, you should look up his story. He was really good at running track. I mean, really good. So good that he made it to the Olympics as a 400-meter sprinter. He had prepared all his entire adult life for this race, and his hard work paid off when he made it to the Olympics in 1992. This was his time. He lined up for the race. His heart was pounding. This was his moment. Then the gun went off. Pow! And the race began. He started off running strong, and things were looking really, really good. Then shortly after the race started, he felt a huge pain in the back of his right leg. The pain was so bad that he fell to the ground and he could not continue running. He had torn his hamstring. He realized that he was not going to fulfill his Olympic dream of winning that race. But you know what? He still didn't quit. He refused to stay down. He got up and started hobbling his way around the track. And all of a sudden, the crowd noticed him. The attention was drawn away from the winner of the race, and everyone became focused on Derek Redmond. As he hobbled down the track, his father ran out of the stands and joined him on the track. At the sight of his dad, he became very emotional and began crying. But he still didn't stop. He hobbled all the way around the track with a face full of tears and his arms wrapped around his dad's neck and shoulders. And he finished the race. He finished what he started, and the crowd went wild. They even gave him a standing ovation. Nobody even remembers who won the race because Derek Redmond inspired the world that day. People all over the world have been using this video as a way to inspire others. This event happened way back in 1992 and is still used in advertisements and other commercials today. His refusal to quit has made others better. He set a great example for us to never quit. Finish what you start. You'll never know how great you can become if you quit. You never know who's watching you. Someone can be inspired to become great just by watching you. But if you quit, other people will lose as well. Because they need to see you win. They need to see your example. They need you to motivate and inspire them to keep going. All you parents out there, keep going. All you children out there, keep going. All you big brothers and sisters, uncles and aunts, teachers and leaders, please keep going. Simone Biles finished what she started. Serena Williams finished what she started. LeBron James finished what he started. And even my dad finished what he started. Barack Obama, Martin Luther King Jr., Harriet Tubman, they all finished what they started. And I'm going to finish what I start. This world needs more winners, more hard workers, and more people who will finish what they start. That is how we're going to make this world a better place. So I encourage you to never give up. Finish what you start. My name is Kenya Johnson, and it has been a pleasure speaking with you today. Thank you.